tonight's individual finals as we get set here for the men's pommel horse and the women's uneven bars. Vanessa Atler of the USA has already won a gold medal, and that was on the women's vault. Coming up the pommel horse, Bart Connor, can the American Yewki Tomita do the same?
He certainly has a terrific chance. He's just 18 years old. He's a great technician on this event. 8 of the best pommel horse workers in the world in this final, and he has a chance tonight to make a name for himself. He is one of the great hopes for the U.S. team over the next couple of years.
The big favorite, of course, in the uneven bars, Kathy Johnson-Clark, has got to be Svetlana Khorkina.
Greg, over the last few years, you couldn't even talk about the uneven bars without mentioning her name. She owns this event. European, world, and Olympic champion. She's definitely the class of the field and the one everyone is trying to beat.
Well, everyone here has come to also see America's Dominique Dawes as she returns to big-time competition. Her teammate from the 1996 Magnificent Seven squad, Amanda Borden, working with us on the floor. And Amanda, your thoughts on Dominique Dawes?
Well, you know, Greg, exactly 2 years ago tonight, our team was getting ready to compete in Atlanta. And I distinctly remember how nervous Dominique was for bars that night. I talked to her earlier this morning, and she said that the nerves are still there 2 years later, but that she is just really excited to be here tonight competing at her first Goodwill Games.
And here she is, Dominique Dawes, now 21. And her presence ignites the crowd. Amanda talked about her being nervous. Apparently, she has brought a good luck charm, a Beanie Baby, with her.
In spite of her nerves, this is a good event for Dominique. She's usually very aggressive, particularly on this first big move right here. It's called a Hindor, and it's a big one, way up above the bar. Nicely done.
Kathy, she made several mistakes in the warm-ups and in the training on some of those moves. She seems to be on here.
She was supposed to do a 1.5 pirouette, but she covered up very nicely. We'll have to see what happens with her score, because I think she might have needed that for her bonus points. Nice full twist again. I think she'll be happy with
it. Well, the crowd is happy with it.
This is just gorgeous, way up above the bar.
And it was on that move that yesterday in practice she took a terrible crash, went flying, hit the bars, landed on the floor in a heap.
As we await Dawes' score, Yewki Tomita. Horse is his favorite event. Coached by his father, Yoichi. And he has grown 4 inches this year, Bart, and that has to really change the dynamics on the pommel horse.
Being long and lean is an advantage on this event because he can generate some big, fluid, swinging movements. Watch how well he does keeping his body straight. Interesting contrast from Dominique Dawes, the aggressive performer. He's a real technician. He's in control. He's smooth. He's not a powerhouse.
He's so light on his hands.
Beautiful form and technique. This is a requirement, the scissors. He'll pick up back into the flares. Nicely done.
Yewki Tomita, 18-year-old out of Tucson, Arizona. Score for Dominique Dawes, 9.4. Now the ranking is 1, but she is the first to compete in this uneven bars final. And when we come back, we'll have Svetlana Khorkina, the world and Olympic champion on bars.
With my Goodwill girls on, I'm gonna have my girls.
Well, no more shopping and primping with teammate Yelena Prodnova. It's time for Khorkina to go to work. The score for Yewki Tomita.
Please welcome Svetlana Khorkina.
9.375 on the pommel horse for the young American.
And Greg, you won't believe her work on the uneven bars. She has been so consistent on this event, and more than that, just unique from start to finish. It's wonderful to see the creativity in this routine. She uses every inch of this long body to make the routine spectacular. And that's her move. Watch the dismount. She's going to be aggressive on the landing. Perfect. Time and time again, we see this routine.
Wow.
Never ceases to amaze me. What's unusual is she actually changes the technique on some of these skills to accommodate her size.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see the highest score so far of the Goodwill Games. This routine had full difficulty, unique elements, impeccable transitions like this move. It's called the Khorkina. It's named after her. She has two moves named after her on the uneven bars.
She has tremendous amplitude as well. Watch this. Up above the bar, tight little twist, and look at that. She doesn't move an inch.
Svetlana Khorkina, her score 9.825. We'll be back with the conclusion after this.
Chinese gymnast Song Long took a terrible fall on the vault, and I have to believe that was a factor in the other Chinese performances. Certainly a loss of concentration for Meng Fei as well as Ling Ji. They both fell from the uneven bars, reminding us perhaps that they're not only highly trained world-class athletes, but they have to be concerned for their teammate, Song Long.
Well, now America's Elise Ray will try to lift the spirits of everyone here on the uneven bars. This fine youngster, just 16.
It's a wonderful moment, one she'll never forget, her first big international competition. She really has nice form and technique on the bars. It's a very solid performance here so far, but the biggest part of the routine is right here, the dismount, full twisting double layout. Boy, I think she's going to be happy with that.
First a sigh of relief, and then a hug from Coach Kelly Hill. And the score, 9.7. Yes, she will be very happy with that. And now, men's pommel horse, Nikolay Kryukov. Wasn't in the all-around. Also a young man, 19. 97 worlds, 5th on the pommel horse. Has a complex routine.
He certainly does, and he has a gold medal from the Olympics in Atlanta, just 17 years old. The gymnast to beat here is Bondarenko, who had a terrific performance, but he has the stuff to do it here because this routine is packed with difficulty. Nice execution. It appears that Yewki Tomita from the United States will get the bronze medal, at least a bronze medal, depending on how well Kryukov finishes here. This is great. Just one more sequence up to the handstand. Oh, yeah.
Super routine.
Kryukov in what might be gold medal form. 9.650, and that is indeed the top score. So he joins his teammate, Russian Svetlana Khorkina, who's the first woman to repeat as Goodwill gold medalist. She won the bars in 1994. She has done it again here. As we look at the results, Khorkina has the gold, America Elise Ray has silver, Amanar the bronze, and Dominique Dawes comes back to competition with a 5th. In the pommel horse competition for the men, Kryukov takes gold, Bondarenko silver, and the American Tomita is the bronze medalist here. And now let's go down to Amanda Borden and our champion in the uneven bars. Amanda?
Congratulations, Sveta. How do you feel tonight?
I feel it's okay. I want sleep, very tired. I am happy. I love New York.
Don't we all?